Today is Monday, July 2nd. We performed a two-person team workout. It opened with an 800-meter run, came back in, 40 bench press, 225, 155, 100-foot handstand walk split up into two 25-foot unbroken segments per partner, 200 or 180 calories on the C2 bike, and then down back through that ladder. It was me and Mike McGoldrick, who was on our team, Brandy, who was on our team with Travis, Mia, who is one of our coaches, paired with Noah. Noah's deloading for the games. Travis has to work on bench press, obviously, from regionals. We thought it was just a good way to build community, have some fun as a team.
Well, I told Chris, I'm up in the stakes. If my team loses, whoever it is, if we come in dead last, my partner is gonna shave my back for me. I brought my razor. If we don't lose,
Did you just want your back?
if we don't lose, then the losing team gets to decide who of the two teammates has to shave my back.
I think both of them should have to shave your back.
Okay,
Together?
No, like one person gets the right side, one person gets the left side.
Hold on, what?
Fine by me.
How is he getting the benefit of this if we lose?
I need a back shave.
Yeah,
I'll
so
shave
hairy.
your back too.
I thought you weren't shaving until the games.
Oh, well, that was this situation.
And then Joanne came and
She said-
cracked the whip.
She said I look like a woolly mammoth. It's
Well,
not
she's
that
gone
bad.
already. You do
It's not that much.
a lot of hair, man. That's probably good. Half in.
We did some commentary over this entire video and have a pretty fun Q&A at the end. Unfortunately, when we were doing the video, Travis's mic died, and we thought about kind of scrapping the video, but Chris did the best he could to try to turn up his audio and make it audible. We felt like it was good enough to get a piece of content out so you guys can listen along and see what happened in the workout. Here is the workout where I won.
Came in the door first, greeted by my main man, Max.
Finished
last to the bench press. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Travis started early.
I wanted to know if you guys cheated because we
Yeah,
said
no,
that you
we
can't
said when
start
Brandy
till your
got-
partner's in.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
Brandy
in the
got,
door.
Yeah, and she was not in the door, and you were already
For
doing
sure.
lift off. Nope.
No,
Watch. I wonder if you'll
and
see.
she's in the.
No,
you
she's
can't
not.
see. Definitely in the door.
How could it have taken her
Dude,
that long
your
to get
hips
over?
are a foot off the bench.
Well, that's why I got all the no reps at regionals.
Look at that
Yo.
cycle speed.
Yeah.
And the two slow pokes just taking their time
Hey,
coming
we ran a
in.
340 800. It's
So-
good enough to win.
40 bench press. I thought you and Mike were gonna just go 2 sets of 10 each and be done.
If I did that fresh, but that 800 made me feel like very weak.
Did it really?
And then let's just
Oh,
also
yeah.
talk
I felt
about
pretty
Mike
good. I
just
did
did like
8
three
right off the
reps.
bat. Yeah.
We had to pretend to take
Yeah,
the
you
weights off every
pretended.
set.
And then by the end, it
I slid them off.
slid to like 2
I was
inches,
wondering
and
if
then
you
you guys started
continued
sliding
that.
them right
I
back.
did it the whole time.
Sure.
I had no idea what to expect from Mia on the bench, and she did 2 and re-racked it, and I was like, oh, goodness gracious.
Did the thing?
Because we
sentence?
we had to pretend to take the weights off and put them back on because they complained that the transition time of having to go from the female to male weight would be too much added up. So we thought that was a fair alternative.
And for camera purposes, because we were going to have 6 benches set up.
Yeah.
And then I
This
almost
looks
dropped
good.
this
Pretty
mat
symmetrical with
on Noah.
Yep. Right on, decapitated.
You know, I have to say that the two veteran coaches really did a good job of staying in our lane, starting out nice and slow and paced, and then executing to take the victory at the
Who
end.
was the first to finish all the bench?
The team
They
that
were.
took last.
Was it me
No.
and I? Yeah.
No. We were not off the bench.
You guys didn't come off
No,
first?
they beat us.
But I think you do get a certain amount of points for finishing one element first. I think this was a points total workout, right? Because we won the first run. Oh
Well,
no, I guess.
We did.
I don't know. It was probably
We
a
came
tie.
in 1 and 2, or we came in 2-3. You came in 1-4.
No.
Yeah, Mia came in after Brandy. So that's
Yeah, what's 2-3 plus
1-4 is 5.
right, and
So
so
we're
it's
tied.
2-3.
Can we just talk about the fact that every single one
Humpty
of Travis's
Dumpty over
reps
here.
Yeah.
doesn't count?
Hey, we are aware that that was happening.
Oh, that's how you got 2 kids.
That is true.
Boston and Lawson.
Yep.
That is the heaviest 225 has ever felt in my life.
I felt really good.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
Mike
I was
didn't even
impressed.
move the weight on that one. Can we rewind this?
No, we can't. It
Um,
doesn't matter. So
what can we talk
you
about
have
that
no
would be
counting reps.
beneficial to people watching besides just talking shit to each other. Nothing really, right?
Well, we're doing bench press because we all need to get better at bench press, apparently.
More or less what Max is trying to say is I did very poor on Linda at regionals on bench press, so all we're doing every week is bench pressing.
Once a week.
It is really interesting how we've gone from benching like maybe 3 times a year to, for me, at least once or twice a week. Travis a couple of times a week. I mean, I don't mind, but it's just funny how when something is like introduced to the sport, everybody jumps on it, you know, no matter what it is.
Were you
Every
guys
year.
breathing heavy at all at this point?
Nah, it was just local fatigue.
Yeah, I was breathing heavy.
I was breathing from pumping my hips up so much.
Is that kipping bench press? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
I think so.
Here goes little Mimi's. One.
Whoa, she got stuck like halfway and still finished it.
Every rep was like that, but she got it done. I'm impressed. She was doing clusters. She would do 2, rest like 10 seconds, and then do another 1 because we figured it would save a little time on the adding weight transitions.
I thought if I stayed there on the
This
bench,
was
it would
our
make a
last
difference.
set. So I said, Mia, go to the bike. Maybe I'm wrong.
You did say go to the bike, but then it was to handstand.
Yeah, go to the handstand walk. But I don't know if that was our last set because she's still hanging out there, so probably not.
Oh, first off the bench.
She did say while I was benching, she's like, even though you're gonna be tired, I think you should go first.
I think
Look at
Mike might be
Mike.
handstand walking faster than you, Noah.
I don't know. He might have started sooner, but let's see who gets to the other side first.
Oh, you're up
Look at how
there.
excited Max is. Cheer me on back there.
I was really concerned about the fact that these had to be unbroken.
So was I. For Mia. But she crushed it. I was actually pleasantly surprised because she started off and I looked at you and I was like, we're in trouble. Because she stops like 3 times in the middle here. There's 1, comes backwards a little bit.
Wow. That was a good
She
set.
does it again at least twice. There's 2.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're still bench pressing.
It's true. And there's a 3rd pause, but she made it. So that was good
And now
for
we're on
us.
to the handstand walk.
In all of these moments of silence, all I can think about is the fact that me and Mike won. It's nice.
Where
It's a
did
good
you
feeling.
Where did you guys
Spoiler alert!
pull ahead? Right here on the bike?
No.
Is that where you
pulled ahead
gained
on
ground?
the second set
Second set of benches?
of bench.
Yeah.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, I think I might have been biking the slowest out of everybody.
Probably true. What were you biking, Noah?
Me? Between 16 to 1800 calories per hour.
All right.
What was Mia at?
Like 12, 13. And then she made her second handstand walk.
Last to the bench, and we're catching up.
Did
We're
Brandy,
off the bench.
did Brandy start early?
No.
Oh, close. This one might be a false start.
This was the first like leg burn of the workout. I don't know, 20 calories is enough to hit you toward the end. I was pretty good till every single set, but my last set of 20, I stopped at like 15 and did a little breather and finished, but all the other ones I was able to just power through.
Did you have to stop?
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Beast
Probably
mode.
Caught up. So Brandy is biking around 1500 right here. And she pretty much held that the whole time.
Brandy's beast
And
mode.
then I started off at 2400.
They don't call her Brand Diesel for nothing.
Mike sneaked over to tell me where you were biking, and I was disappointed to hear 1800. And I was like, I can't get that right now.
Mike is
What are you doing over here? Like getting the fan.
Mike is so sneaky. Mike always
Yeah.
walks over, and I was like, "What are you doing over here?"
Now,
He was up to
since
something.
this is a boring, people don't want to watch
it's
us
kinda
play.
ex- it's kinda exciting. I just took my shirt off.
Because we're about to show everybody how it's done. Being last to the bike.
Look how hairy that back is, pre-shave. Good thing
So
we
I have
lost.
2 questions.
Are
First
these for both
question.
of us?
No. First question. Who wants the first question?
Ladies
Rock, paper,
first.
scissors.
All right.
Well, you gotta stop.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Boom.
You're first.
Paper
No.
covers rock.
Paper covers rock, man. Get
Oh,
out
you
here.
don't want to go first. You don't
I'll
like
go.
first place?
I'll take first. I like first. Oh, you can change it now.
All right. So I'm assuming most people that our fans have to cope with losses in their own training. So considering that you lost at regionals and didn't achieve your goal, how do you get refocused to take your training seriously after a demotivating experience like that?
Has that happened yet, though?
Is this
We'll find out.
a legitimate
Yeah.
question, too? Yes. I was very demotivated and did not want to do anything. Kind of right when regionals ended. Usually in 15 when I didn't make it, I kind of wanted to just stop and not do anything, and I took about a month off, maybe 5 weeks of absolutely nothing and no fitness. When we went to Central.
I'm listening.
I thought you were
I'm
looking
just
at me,
listening.
like, questioning.
No.
Not sure that's
I'm just
true.
waiting for the answer.
Well, yeah, I was demotivated.
Yeah, so how
but-
do you get yourself snapped back into it? Or have you yet?
I'd say I have, on and off. I know we've been talking about this, is I have the ups and downs. Even yesterday, the second session just didn't go as planned or as what I imagined, and just kind of had to sit back and look at myself and be like, it's okay that everything's not going perfect right now. It's kind of the off season, even though you're prepping for Granite Games, and just kind of found a new goal going forward to focus on that.
Cool story. All right, next question.
All right, for you,
What's that?
your motivation should be up. How is your confidence level leading into this year's games versus your previous experiences at the games, and maybe your mind state about it being a competitor?
Yeah, I feel probably the most confident that I've felt going into a games, just looking back on it from kind of adding up all the factors. I'm coming off my best finish at the games ever, so that kind of gives me the confidence. I was very close to making the podium last year, so that kind of gave me the little extra push to know that I can do it. This is the first year that I've spent almost the entire year training up here with you, with Travis, so that is an extra booster. Regionals went well, so that felt good. And then the past few weeks have probably been the most intense, most high volume training that I've done, and I feel like we've kind of found a good balance of that, and I'm able to right now I'm just kind of in the mindset of squeezing out every ounce of potential I can to make this the best season ever.
All right. One cool story followed by another. Hey, can you go feed my fish, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Welcome. Should I scoot over, or you want to be in the middle? There you go, the middle
All right.
man.
Hey,
Man, we're still biking,
look at
huh?
that. Your hand's not even on the bike right
I
now.
don't need them.
I'm pretty sure your wife is
All right,
biking
cool.
faster than you. But that's
So we're gonna pull out some rapid fire questions from Instagram. We gotta make these fast though, because we're almost done with the bike.
so hard.
Okay, you ready?
Just
Shoot them out at the same time. Ready? Tommy Boy or Billy Madison?
Billy
Tommy
Madison.
Boy.
I don't know what Tommy Boy is.
What?
I've heard of it.
Get out of here. Get out of the green.
Sorry.
All right, Marvel or DC?
marble.
I don't know. DC.
Yes, no. Huge fan of the city. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Boys.
You know NSYNC
For sure.
Rick Grimes or Jon Snow?
I only know Jon Snow. I'm just gonna go with what I know.
Skittles or M&Ms?
Skittles.
M&M's.
All right. That was all one question.
For everything.
What's the most significant nutritional advice you can give for someone whose only sport is CrossFit?
Macro stacks.
Eat a lot of carbs.
Yeah, get it. I'm agree with that.
Are Noah Ohlsen and T. Mayer good puppeteers? Do you know what that is?
Yeah. No.
We didn't save
I
time
don't
to
think
explain
so.
what these are to Noah.
Yeah.
All right. How much mobility stretching do you do per week?
I used to do about 3 hours, but now I'm down to probably 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I just kind of go by feel. Pop on a ROM-WOD whenever I'm feeling nice and tight and sore.
Cool. What jobs did you have when you were younger?
Cut grass.
Camp counselor.
We know you did not cut grass because you asked what a weed eater was earlier.
It's like a weed whacker, not a weed eater. I don't know if they do different things.
I feel like weed whacker is what people call it. They've never used one.
I used to use it all the time.
All right. At Team Mary, do you think that going all in Dubai affected your season in qualifying for the games?
No, that was 6 months ago.
All right. Noah Ohlsen, pizza with or without pineapple?
I like pineapple on pizza.
So
Sweet and
yes.
savory.
That means yes. That's the question.
All right.
Sit up so you look a little more jacked.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm like slowly streaking down. I feel small. All right, to Travis, what's more stressful, running a gym or competing in the games?
Ooh.
Competing in the games.
Yeah.
To Noah, are you not worried about contracting leprosy from kayaking the hooch before the games?
Is that possible? Now I am. A little bit.
You look kind of red and puffy.
That's classic me.
All right, first off, big Trevor fan. I train with a guy who beats me in every workout. I'm wondering if it can be hard sometimes for you guys mentally to best each other in other things. How do you toughen up mentally, prepare for that?
I always know he does really well competing, so I kind of knew not to take any of his training scores seriously.
Yeah, no, it's tough for me sometimes. Travis is really, really good at training, so I would say more often than not he will just edge me out at stuff in the gym. So I just have to have the confidence that it's pushing me to be able to compete better, even though I'm not winning in training. Thank you.
What movement has been the hardest for you to master? What is the most? Oh, never mind. Yeah, what movement's been the hardest for you to master?
Snatch.
Deadlift was at the beginning.
Do you guys think you've mastered it?
No.
Yeah, no, not quite, but
What is the most annoying
better.
habit the other one has? Oh, it's like y'all are a married couple. What's that?
Beating me in training.
Letting his dog lick his mouth.
Oh man.
Not annoying. That's wonderful.
What are your strict press 1RMs?
Is it really? Yours is? I think that's actually around mine. You might have me by a couple pounds though.
Hey, we're back in the handstand walking.
Hey, just so you know.
All right, cool.
We're bench.
What are your favorite movies?
Transformers.
Fuck no.
Warrior.
What?
Warrior, Get Out, Split.
These had to be
Those are
rapid
good
fire, not
All right, what do you?
Come on.
Is T Mayer coming back in 2019?
Timmy's coming back.
Timmy?
Travis, you should do the Chandler.
Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, good.
Chandler Smith's # Games 2022.
Noah Ohlsen, what did you end up naming the donut that was going to be named after you back in 2015 or 2016 at the Salty Donut?
It wasn't the swole nut. I think the bro nut, I think, is what we went with.
What would you do if you won the games?
Me?
Either
You're
of you.
the only one going.
What would you do if you won the games last year? What would you do if you won the games this year?
I don't know, just be really proud. I feel like I would accomplish a lifetime goal.
Same.
Do your husbands lift?
What? I don't
Next
know.
question.
Husband or a wife.
What will be your dreamed place to train? In case you know your next WOD will be your last one, what will be the last WOD you choose? That's two
Training
questions.
Think tank.
Last place to train.
Peak 360. Oh,
What will be
you
your
gotta move to
if
Miami,
you have
man.
one, if you're on your dying breath and you have one more workout to do, what would it be?
Helen.
Heavy Amanda.
Nice. Who did you look up to in the CrossFit world as you were entering it?
Max El-Hag.
Travis Mayer. I don't know.
That's final answer. Who would
Chase
grow?
Daniels.
Who would
Trinidad.
Who would grow
Mike
a better?
Bulger.
Oh, there we go. Who would grow a better mustache in 30 days?
Ooh, come on. Yeah, all right.
You guys
You
should
win.
do
This has
it.
been 30 days worth of mustache.
Both of y'all are kind of there.
It's been maybe 2 weeks.
Travis wins.
All right, least favorite CrossFit movement or exercise?
Heavy wall ball.
Handstand walking.
What's the last text you sent to someone?
Do we need to grab our phones?
You don't remember?
No, just guess.
I said, it was to my wife. She was telling me that my son was crying and not wanting to go to the library. I said, he'll be fine.
Why is he going to the
Dang,
library at
harsh.
such a young age?
Because he needs to learn.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Clearly, you skipped that age.
I have no idea. I love you, cutie. You
All right,
guessed it,
serious
that makes
question. What sports did you play in high school?
Cross country, track, basketball, race motocross.
sense. Wrestling, swimming, water polo, and diving.
You wrestled?
Chess.
I didn't know that.
Chess team?
Oh, I was on the chess club in middle school, though.
Not a reading club.
That's impressive. I was on the Quidditch
Is that a
team.
sport? All right, funny question. If you got to design an action figure of yourself, what would you wear? What would be your pull string catchphrase? And what is one accessory your doll would come with?
No,
my
it
gosh.
just would come without a shirt.
I feel it, yeah. I need some time to
And
think about
then you would
this.
pull his string and he'd say, Max, come here!
what would Travis say?
Not bad.
What would do Travis though?
Travis would say... Oh, man, I can't come up with anything funny.
Come on!
That Travis would say, I can't come up with anything funny.
back bitch. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. Something angry.
Do you go to a doctor regularly for checkups, blood work?
No.
No, I should. I just started paying so much for health insurance, though, so I should take advantage of it.
If you could sit front row at any concert, band, musician, dead or alive, who would you see?
Drizzy! Just kidding. I've seen Drake a few times.
I don't really care.
NSYNC. Just kidding.
You got nothing? Come on, you got to answer.
I don't really care to go to concerts. I'd rather just
The
play.
question was if you had to.
I had to.
Cardi B.
Yeah, Bozzy B. That's my main. That's
not
my
her.
main.
All right. What's the most dead end? What's the most inspiring moment you've seen from another competitor?
Yesterday, I was watching Mike's athlete Clay do some cleans, and I actually was kind of inspired. He was really grinding through them, but he fought through it and stood up a bunch of really good reps.
There you go.
Clay.
Watching Max defeat me in a workout.
That was good.
Oof.
That was inspiring?
Yeah, it's inspiring because I don't like losing to him.
All right.
What's inspiring is the bench press just
Mike
fell
just
on your chest.
I was trying to finish.
Yeah. Aren't we?
All right. Who's got bigger calves?
Noah.
Yeah. All right.
Is that the
I'll
serious
take
or
it.
the funny? Noah has way bigger calves. Noah has 2-1. What non-traditional but might eventually show up games movement have you been playing with?
My
One arm
wiener.
pegboard.
What? I didn't say anything.
I know. I'm looking at you
I did
for the
say
answer.
something. I don't know. I can't think of anything. What have we? Nah, we've done that. I mean, that's come up before.
All right.
Sandbag stuff. Lots of
Sandbag stuff. Junk food of choice. How much more time? Oh yeah. What's your junk food of choice?
Sour Patch.
ice cream.
How much more time will you spend on bench press work than before Linda was ever announced as part of regionals?
We kind of talked about it
I'm gonna
before
say
a lot.
365 times.
All right. What has been the thing that by changing or adapting this preseason do you think should have the largest influence on results?
I'm getting skinny mini.
And for Travis, is there something that hasn't had as much of an impact as you had expected?
What?
They're talking about this past season.
That's I don't know.
What was the
I think
Let's
they're
go
talking
to
about
the next
past
question's
season.
better. Who's Big Spoon or who's Little Spoon?
Well, there's a video of that somewhere, right?
What? Oh.
Dogs?
Oh yeah. I do kind of remember that. I feel like I'll be Little Spoon.
After all that bench work, who had what's the 1RM? Your 1RM bench press now.
And now I don't know, but it was 315.
Yeah, that's the most I've ever hit. It's 350.
Is Noah as annoying in person as he seems to be on film?
What?
Parentheses, Noah, you're a stud.
Wait.
So he's like, I'm gonna talk shit, but we're cool, bro.
Yeah. Do you like me or you don't like me? I'm not really sure.
Say they don't like you. That's just.
What's the answer?
Is he as annoying in person as he is? No.
Do I seem annoying on film? That stinks. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, dude.
How many 110%
Sorry.
WODs do you do a week?
All of them. All day, every day.
I think it means effort.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we rarely have a workout set at a below 100% intensity. You know, it's always
Ask
kinda,
Noah about his 315-minute AMRAPs that yesterday.
and they're off. Me and I took out the door last.
Did it miss me?
Oh.
Run! Look how far ahead I am.
Yeah.
Max
You
and
can't
Mike
even see me.
first, Travis
Mike
and
is
Granny
resting on
second.
his hands and knees.
How much touch and go work would you incorporate into a pure strength program?
Max?
You guys don't even know, do you? You just do what you're told.
We don't do much touch and go unless it's in a Metcon.
So that's about once a day.
These are kind of Max questions. What were Noah and Travis' limiting factors starting out in sport of CrossFit, and how did they overcome it?
Travis, movement. Noah, strength.
Movement, strength.
Yeah.
What does a typical rest day or active recovery day look like when getting ready for competition?
High five.
When you have two kids, you
High five.
play with your kids and
There it
rest as much
comes.
as you
Talk about it.
Well, Noah's very hairy, and the loser had to shave his back. And since they lost, his own teammate had to shave his back.
Oh, and that's the end of it.
Keep
Keep rolling. Yeah, there's quite a few more. All right, what's your favorite movie one-liner? That's a tough one because these guys don't know movies.
Well, then what's yours?
I know movies.
Yabba dabba doo.
Ooh, that's good.
Was there ever a time while you were training before you were regional games athletes when you had doubts whether you would succeed in the sport?
No.
For sure. Yeah.
You never doubted, and you did doubt?
He did too.
I didn't think I was doubting. Like, I thought I could always make it to the games. And at that early on stage, that was like
So you're
the
cocky.
goal was to get. Sure.
Just kidding.
I always wanted to make it, but I never knew for sure that I was going to.
So you're insecure.
Yeah, isn't everybody a little bit? Nobody knows for sure whether, like,
I'll just play it.
even if you have full confidence, there's no way to be able to say, all right, I'm gonna win everything.
Favorite girl workout?
Joanne. Amanda.
Travis? Helen again? All right, yep. Favorite hero workout?
Randy.
Can't say Joanne.
I know. I was thinking about it. I feel like we don't do many. Yeah, Tommy V's a good one. Thruster and rope climbs.
All right, things
I beat
you
Travis
dislike
on all
most
our
about
regionals.
Max. Who is a good one?
Things we dislike Max.
I
Things
don't know.
about Max.
Yeah.
His dog or
He's really cute. He's really fluffy. He's like unconditionally loving.
Still don't know if you're talking about the dog or Max.
Yeah.
Is that it? All right, good. You got nothing bad to say. Yeah. Come on, here's your chance. Things you dislike most.
He hurts my feelings every day.
He didn't get ice cream with my mom, grandma, and myself last
Oh
night.
man, you can't come back from that one. All right, how often do you train just for fun versus training according to a structured program?
I train to the structured program every single day.
Yeah, no, but it depends on the
But I
time
mean,
of
for
year,
the-
because the past couple of weeks we've been doing a lot of
Yeah.
fun partner workouts.
I mean, but I feel like the
during,
majority of it's still fairly structured, though.
yeah. Fun is important.
What does that mean? IFW with this 100 fire?
I'm not really sure. If it was just F with this, that would make more sense, but
Okay.
FW.
Yeah. All right. I think we got one more. Between grips, belt, and knee sleeves, what is the one piece of gear you absolutely can't do without?
At this point, probably grips for me. Yeah. Bear complex.
Grips. Victory grips!
Hey now, hey. All right, Noah, how much time do you spend grooming yourself?
Well, or I just
Seriously, it
put
must
it into
take
workouts
forever.
and get people to do it for me.
It says, seriously, it must take forever just shaving your chest daily.
Daily, no. Like once every 2 weeks, probably. It's not that bad.
5 minutes.
All right. Have either of you hit a lifting plateau, either a number you took a while to lift past or mental barriers, and how did you get past it?
Snatch, 3 years. A lot of progressions and a lot of time snatching to be more confident in the lift.
Yeah, just stick with it for sure. It's difficult, but
Apparently he has no
What was your
problems
lifting
against the
plateau?
lift.
don't give up. I can't think of one specific one. I mean, I haven't PR'd my snatch in a while. I PR'd my clean last year, but there are always peaks and valleys.
Who would you say, this is a good one that we could probably end on, who would you say is the most attractive male and female games athlete, both past and or present?
We just like the male?
Male or female?
Male or female?
Yeah.
I